I think the strength of the Bulgarian team is collective, first and foremost, meaning it's an honest team, really an honest team. They are tactically solid, difficult to break down. If you look at the recent results since Ilya Iliev took over, 12 games, 1 loss, and that was a big defeat in Northern Ireland. But from that game, it was definitely an outlier. Conceded 5 goals, but missing 5 players, missed a penalty, 2 shots in the crossbars. So just a day off for them, but impressive run of results. Last 10 games, 5 clean sheets. So they are tough. They're a tough team to break down. Have really good results here in Plovdiv, so understand that you want to play here. But even though you have technical player, Kraev or Despotov, who can break up the game, the strength is collective.
Отговора на господин Халгримсон е свързан с това, че според него България е тактически силен отбор, с солидно представяне в последните си мачове. Един отбор, който е труден за пробиване. Анализирали са двубоите на България. Отбеляза, че срещу Северна Ирландия матчът тук е бил много добър за България. Лошо стечение на обстоятелствата в другия матч, гостуването на Северна Ирландия. Отбеляза, че България има в последните си 10 мача 5 сухи мрежи, което значи силна защита. Наблегна на факта, че има технични състезатели като Краев и Десподов, и разбира се, че атмосферата тук в Пловдив е прекрасна и не случайно България играе тук.
Благодаря, Станко Дарик Радио. Добре дошли в най-стария жив град в Европа. С едно единствено изключение, българският национален отбор под ръководството на Илия Илиев много трудно допуска попадения, особено при домакинските мачове. В тази връзка към финалния въпрос е резултат 0-0. Влизали във вашата сметка, ще бъдете ли доволен?
First of all, welcome to the oldest European town. And second of all, the question is related to the fact that Bulgaria is conceding very hardly any goals. And is there an option for a goalless draw here? Is it option for you? A goalless draw, 0-0.
Nathan, you want to answer this? Is that an option for us?
No, we'd rather score a goal, I guess, and keep a clean sheet. Be nice, but no, we'd rather score and win really. But as we said, as the manager said, they've been really good defensively, so we know how tough it's going to be. But we're going to have to break them down in our own way and pose a big threat to score goals.
Tony, please.
За нас ще бъде прекрасно да запазим суха мрежа, разбира се, но ще се постараем и да вкараме гол и да намерим начин да пробием защитата на България.
Heimir, I understand that you want a good result for confidence and momentum, but does it really matter if we get relegated? And on that basis, would you be more likely to experiment or try something different for this game than you would if we were a World Cup qualifier?
You want to translate?
Okay, yeah. Въпросът е свързан с това доколко всъщност е важно за Ирландия да постигне добър резултат в този матч и съответно ще има ли експерименти в състава?
First, doesn't matter is my thoughts that we need to play good opponents day in, day out to develop as a team. And that is why I think Group B is important for us. It's different views on it, and I respect that. But I think that is really important to be and stay in Group B and play higher ranked opponents. Experiment, yes, we have players that don't have caps, and we like to see them in action. And like I've said before, we call in players that we think are ready to play, and that's why we bring them in. So will we see new phases? Don't know, but we'll see. But it's also a time to give players a chance, correct? But it's not like we think we're going to lose anything or risk anything in these games. And I think as a group, we like to stay in Group B and compete against the better nations.
Отговорът беше свързан с това, че Ирландия предпочита да играе с все по-добри съперници. Отново съответно, отбора би искал да остане в група Б на Лига на нациите. Да, би следвало да има експерименти в този матч. Повикани са и играчи, които са с по-малко игрови минути до тук, но няма да се поемат излишни рискове. Ще се прецени кой да влезе в игра. И крайната цел е оставане в група Б.
Can I ask Nathan, after the last result against England, I'm sure that was difficult to take, obviously, but the confidence of the group, have you felt over the last couple of days that the confidence can be restored?
Yeah, 100%. I think it's a good game for us here now. I think we're ready to go again. I think, of course, it hurt a lot. It wasn't a nice feeling. The dressing room after was tough, especially because we all just had to leave then after, and we haven't seen each other, or a lot haven't seen each other since. So it's a game we want to bounce back from, and we want to get that confidence back up again.
Въпросът беше свързан с двубоя на Ирландия срещу Англия. Възможно ли е той да е разклатил самочувствието на отбора и искат ли да се завърнат по-силни? Отговорът беше категоричен. Да, тежко е било след този двубой, но този матч е една добра възможност да се представят по-добре и да покажат по-силен футбол.
Ed Leahy, please.
Heimir, I suppose you had 3 months to work with the players, a lot of players, before Christmas. You had 4 months to think about those 3 months. How confident are you that you've got the right template in your mind to attack the World Cup campaign this year?
Yeah, so we've used that time to implement kind of our philosophy, our principles, to implement that into this squad. If the question is, do we have a team? Are you kind of asking, do we have a team in mind to go forward? So that's, I think we're always knowing more and more, but it's good to have options to look at new players always and give them a chance to show. Everybody wants to play, and it's good to have a chance to look at players, and now we have 2 really good games in the summer as well to look at players, and we will always be doing that, even though maybe a starting 11 is emerging in our heads. We will always look at players and give them a chance to play and show.
Въпросът беше свързан с времето преди мача и подготовката. Господин Халгримсон отбеляза, че се старае да предаде принципите си, философията си на футболистите, научават се повече и повече в работата си с тях. Разчитат на все повече играчи и се стараят да обогатяват състава. Имат и 2 мача през лятото, което ще им помогне да разширят групата от играчи, на които разчитат.
Game away from home against a team of similar standard. What are you going to ask from your players? What are the key sort of components that you want your players to deliver for you tomorrow night?
Now it's build on what we have been kind of working on. First of all, good structure. This is going to be maybe not patience is maybe not the correct word, but it's going to be a hard team to break down. That's for sure. All our analysis point to the same thing. They always control the game, even without the ball. They are pretty good controlling the game. Electric going forward, individual skills in counter-attack, so rest defense as well, really important tomorrow. And just this is now their chance to show themselves, to cement themselves in the team. It's a World Cup coming up, so games are getting fewer and fewer until we start this important campaign. So it's the time now to show them themselves doing well for the national team and cement their place in the team.
Въпросът беше относно най-важните аспекти, към които Ирландия ще обърне внимание за матча. господин Халгримсон отбеляза, че трябва да бъдат търпеливи, трябва да внимават с контратаките на България, защото България е отбор, който дори когато не контролира топката, дори когато не владее топката, успява да контролира матча. Така че това е добра възможност за България да затвърди доброто си представяне, така че Ирландия ще внимава.
Nathan, please.
Yeah, I've said it to you guys before. The strength of him is finding spaces, finding these gaps, creating chances, scoring goals, and he has been on fire at late for Middlesbrough. So he's in a good place at this moment. So yeah, his job is creation up front, finding the killer pass or the goal. So yeah, that's his role in my mind, and really an impact player.
Въпросът беше относно представянето на Фин Азас, играч на Мидълсбро, отговора на селекционера. Това е играч, който намира доста пространства в атака, играч, който изигра силни двубои за Мидълсбро, така че разчитаме на него в атака. Един футболист, който определено може да има влияние в нашия отбор.
Yeah, I'd probably watch back every game of mine, but it was obviously two different halves to watch back on. The first half, obviously it was a new role, but I think we were in control of what we wanted to do. I think the way we set up, we were in control of. The problems we caused England is what we wanted to cause them. I was fortunate to have two good lads on either side of me, of Josh and Jay there helping me out and talking to me, and the lads behind me there talking as well. But I think overall, what we worked on and what we wanted to do to cause problems to them, we done. So for the first half, I was satisfied enough with my performance.
Въпросът беше свързан с ролята на Нейтън Колинс в последния матч срещу Англия. Той смята, че въпреки че това е била нова роля за него, Ирландия е успяла да създаде проблеми на съперника и е поддържал добра комуникация с колегите си, въпреки другата си позиция е различна.
Gavin?
Yeah, all fit, all well, all want to play, of course. Big problem for the coach now. But you can blame FIFA, they only allow 11 players on the pitch and that's it. No, and I said it in the before the camp when we were announcing the selection. I think we are in a good moment. All the players are playing day in, day out, so it's a lot of match fitness in the team at this stage. Better than probably the past 2 or 3 camps we've done. So looking forward to see what we can deliver tomorrow.
Въпросът беше дали има контузени състезатели, на всички ли може да се разчита. Отговорът беше, че за жалост може да се разчита само на 11 футболисти, тъй като всички в състава на Ирландия се чувстват отлично. Така в добър момент идва този мач, защото футболистите са в перфектна кондиция и играят за отборите си. Така че жалко, че могат да бъдат избрани само 11.
We'll end the live section there, so thank you for the translation. This section will be for the Irish media, and everything from this point onwards will be embargoed to 11 p.m. tonight. Gavin, do you want to ask that further question there?
Yeah, just to follow up on match fitness here, Evan Ferguson had not been playing regularly at West Ham. Do you believe he will start tomorrow despite of that?
Yeah, I believe he can start. If he will, we'll see. But I believe he can start. If he can do 90 minutes, we need to see that. But obviously, like all coaches, not only national team coaches, you like to have your players play day in, day out. So a little bit disappointed that he hasn't played more minutes after changing clubs. But his time will come for sure.
Neil, please.
Heimir, for the previous windows, Gavin Zuma, Bridgford and Mark Travers wasn't playing. They're both playing now and Queeveen isn't playing as often as he had been. Does that change anything from your perspective in terms of the goalkeeping pecking order?
No, I think it just puts more pressure on everyone, and Queeving in particular, to have them playing day in, day out. Max is playing every game for Bristol. Now Trav is playing every game for Middlesbrough, and Gavin is starting to play every game for Standard Liège. So it's probably the position that we have the informed players in. So it's just a big... I don't think many national teams have 4 good goalkeepers as we have, as 4 good goalkeepers as we have. So a big competition between them looking forward, but we are reaching that position.
You don't see a reason to change, given what Queeving has done?
We'll see tomorrow.
John Fallon.
Nathan, the manager indicated the midfield role you played in May. I know you played there when you were younger. Can you just tell us about different demands places on you compared to your centre back?
There's a lot more going on, really. Usually when I'm a defender, it's mostly in front of me, but now when you're in that position, a lot's behind you. There's runners behind you, there's players there, so my head's constantly on the swivel, just checking where everybody is and trying to make sure everyone's in the right positioning. The game feels a bit quicker in there, ball moves quicker. We're in probably centre back, because it's in front of you, it moves a bit slower. And just concentration then a lot. It's constant, it doesn't stop, because you have to move up with the pitch, you have to move down the pitch. I have to organise when we're attacking, organise when we're defending, and then with the role we created, I had to pick the right times to drop back in and defend the box, and then when to stay up and pose that press as well. But it's not that it's something new. It was a challenge that I was looking forward to. I thought I could help the lads in that role. But again, it was an exciting challenge, and if he needs me to play there again, I'd be happy to. So I'm happy to do anything, really.
I know for November you didn't have Ronnie Brady. What dimension does he give you when he's back in the team?
Say it again.
Robbie Brady.
Yeah.
So what different dimension does he give you in the team?
First, just his presence is number one important. He's of course has experience to share. He's both good defending and going forward. Important in set pieces, so his deliveries are really good. His left foot is crazy good in crosses, in set pieces. But for me, it's his experience in sharing that with the players, at times keeping players cool, etc. So he has a lot of attributes, and since I came, probably the most consistent player since I came. So happy with him, really.
Owen Cowser, please.
Has any of your club managers ever spoken to you about switching to midfield?
No one that crazy.
No, they didn't think I was good enough. No, I think I'd done a little bit when I was Stoke under Martin O'Neill, but not much. Then they obviously moved me back and they said I wasn't good enough. Sorry, Michael O'Neill, yeah. Jeez, cut that out. Yeah, with Michael O'Neill. So I'd done a bit there. But other than that, not really, no. Not underage or anything in the academy. I was never. But I did grow up playing there until I was like 13, 14. But no, nothing since.
I mean, I can't find you playing a two-legged game before. Like, does that change the mindset going into this match?
What do you mean, sorry? Like a player? Yeah, I don't think I have, to be fair. Not really. It's just 2 games of football that I'm looking forward to and want to get on with. Really, 2 tough challenges, 2 completely different games. Obviously, one away from home, one at home, so it'll be 2 different challenges again. But now, just looking forward to it and excited for it.
Anything further, Dan? Yeah.
Yeah, Heimir, can I just ask about Troy Parrott? What have you made of his season in Holland? Because his manager at AZ has been speaking recently about how he's even involved across 6 months there. I mean, can you see that from watching what he's been involved in some high-level European games?
Yeah, I've seen most of their games in Europe. What is good about Troy now? He's like I said, he's match fit, so he's playing 80 plus minutes every game now, 2 games a week. So yeah, and been impressive, and I think he is growing in strength, like the coach says. I think his confidence is growing as well. So yeah, he's been impressive.
Just in terms of Troy and Evan, I know you've always said before they can play together. Like, is that still your view? And in terms of the roles they could play within a partnership, is that still something you're trying to figure out?
Yeah, well, personnel is not the issue here. Is we can play with 2 strikers or a striker and a 10. That's just it. So we can switch between in games, etc. So who plays with whom? I think everybody in the squad can play together with each other. So.
And Mark McCann, please.
How was Rocket watching at the full training this week, and do you remember his dad play?
His dad, yeah, I think I saw him play. Yeah, I think I saw him play. Yeah, he's been good. Basically, it's just been one training. That was yesterday, and that's the only session we have prior to this first game. We'll go out today just to get the feeling of the pitch and do some passing on the grass. Nothing tactical. So yesterday was the only training, and the kid has something. Like I've said before, he can show up and do something that you look at it and say, wow, that's this kid. So can be a match winner for us in the future.
One final. Go on. Yeah.
Just has your dad ever spoken about Colin McGrath playing in midfield or anything like that?
No, not really. No, no. I obviously heard a lot, and the song and everything is class. But we all know how good he was. So if I can get to his level, it'd be great. But I'll try to do it my own way, really.
And final question from Owen.
Just the fact that so many centre halves in the squad are playing at a high level, and I know you think set pieces are important. Is there a case of trying to fit more of them in so you can be good at set pieces or anything? Like playing midfield, right back, left back?
You're saying like a centre back is the goal scorer for us. I think strikers are good at set pieces as well. No, and we have centre backs like Jimmy is playing a right back for his club. Big Jake is playing right back at Everton. So it kind of we can add a centre back playing another position. So no, we have height and really good aerial strength in our team. Whether we need to fill the team with centre backs, I don't think so.
Thank you very much, everyone. Training starts at 11 o'clock. Thank you.
Thank you.